Hey everybody, this is your boy Mo Money Incorporated, and today I'm making an error video on the Alaska State Quarter. Oh, Mo Money, we already know about the extra clause on the Alaska State Quarter. What are you going to tell us that we don't already know? I'm going to tell you something that you might be overlooking, but in order to do so, let's go over to eBay and check out some auctions that have sold. If we scroll all the way to the top and we go under sold auctions, you can see that most people are focusing on the extra claw die chip era. Here we see it for $3.50 plus 69 cents. Here we see it for $4. If we keep scrolling down, we see it for $3. We see it for 99 cents plus $3. So between $3 and $4, right people? But maybe you've been overlooking the words, the Great Land. The Great Land in this picture has some extra metal between the E and the A and the N in land. This auction sold for $2.99 plus $1.25 shipping. Now, let me go over to OBS Studio and let me show you some of the examples that I've been able to find in recent coin searches. So switching over to here, I put on my CoinScope and let's look at the first thing I want to show you. Don't forget to check out 1959. If you look at the bottom loop of that 5, you see a little bird's nest. That's the first thing to check for. Now we go over to the Great Land and you see between the words A and N in land some extra metal. And you also want to make sure that you're checking out the 2008 here. If we look at the extra claw that everyone's always talking about, I count on this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7. But I'm focusing today on this part of the quarter, the Great Land. As you will see on the examples that follow, they will all have extra metal. So let's go to example number 2. Start at the top of the quarter. No bird's nest in the 5, but once again, between the A and the N in land, we see the extra metal. We do see the extra claw, and nothing under 2008. Example 3. We have the bird's nest this time with the 5. We have the extra metal between the E and the A in great, and the A and the N in land. We have the extra claw, nothing for 2008 though. Go to example 4, no bird's nest for the 5, but we do have extra metal between the E and the A, the L and the A in land. The extra claws there, nothing for 2008. Example 5, we have the bird's nest under the 5. We have extra metal between the A and the N in land. And of course, all of these examples do have the extra claw as well. And our last example, my favorite example that I've found so far, look at the crown on the second 9 in 1959. We go down, we see the extra metal between the E and the A and the N in land. It's got the extra claw. Nothing for 2008 though. This quarter here, not uncirculated condition, but still worth $3 to $4. So in conclusion, the first part of the Alaska State Quarter that I want you to focus on is the 1959 part of it, where you might find extra metal in the loops of the 9, or a crown on top of the 9, as in this example. And don't forget about that bird's nest that could be in the bottom part of the 5. Next, I want you to go to the words, the Great Land, where we saw 6 examples, each of them have an extra metal in the words great and land. As you go down a little further, you get to the claw, which on a normal Alaska State Quarter is supposed to have 5 digits. But on eBay, you see examples that have 6, 7, or even 8 digits. Finally, you want to go down to 2008. We didn't see any examples today, but sometimes you will find extra metal that fills the zeros or the top part of the 8 or the bottom part of the 8. Each of the examples that you saw today would fetch about $3 to $4 on eBay. This is Mo Money Incorporated saying thank you for checking out today's video. I really appreciate your support. Please leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. We'll see you real soon with another Era video, probably coming out early next week.